What's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Jolin and we back at it with another video. Now this video is gonna be a perfect example of what comes around goes around. Now if you listen to hip hop music and you really part of the culture, you probably know a little bit about that YSL Rico. Now it was a bad time in hip hop. We had Thug locked up, we had Gunna locked up. YSL just wasn't the same. They wasn't putting out no music, and these are superstars, so that's what we was looking for. Now, let's fast forward a little bit, you feel me, to Gunna taking that plea deal on the stage saying yes ma'am and getting out of jail. Now, a lot of people was happy. They was like, Gunna's out, yeah, we excited, but a lot of rappers was not feeling it. They felt like he snitched. They was putting him out as an outcast. They didn't want to fuck with him no more. A lot of them unfollowed him. And there was one dude in particular that everybody was like, well, what does he say? And that's Thug. You feel me? And we didn't really hear a whole bunch of stuff from Thug when he was locked up. But then when he got out, people was like, yeah, Thug is here. He about to say the rap game. He about to be on everybody's shit. And then it's been like 7-8 months since my nigga got out, and I ain't heard nothing. I heard the song with him and Future, and I really ain't heard too much more. But he was putting out the snitch narrative. I feel like Thug was more focused on Gunna being a snitch and people not fucking with him and making sure he don't eat and all of that shit. He wasn't really focused on the music, especially because he can't talk about a lot of the shit that we know Thug for. But anyway, it just came out that this nigga Thug, there was a 2-hour investigation in the snitching room. He was in there with the folks. And as you listen, he starts talking about old shit. He's throwing shit out there that they wasn't even really asking him about. You know what I mean? And I guess he ends up bringing that 2015. Y'all remember when Lil Wayne's bus got shot up? He ends up bringing up like, well, I don't really know who did it, but, you know, they saying that Peewee Roscoe, this is an old tape that they got. It was Peewee Roscoe. I guess people saying that he shot up the bus. Hold on. You're not supposed to throw nobody's name in no motherfucking allegations, especially if they not bringing up that situation. You just giving them info because you sitting in that chair eating McDonald's and shit. Now, it goes on a little bit longer, but at the end is what really like, oh, grab my motherfucking attention. At the end, he talking to him and he basically say, if y'all need any more information, take my number. Because you hear the lady say, oh, we don't got your number. We don't got your number. And he was like, well, take my number. Just don't really tell nobody that I'm going to be giving y'all some information. But if y'all need anything, just give me a call and I'll take care of you. Hold on. Now, Gunna didn't say none of that. Here's my phone number. Call me if you need some. You feel me? He didn't say none of that. But then it goes on a little bit more. And I guess a police must have came out and said that this nigga Thug gave him a murder motherfucking suspect or whatnot. He told the police who murdered somebody in the back of a police car, and the shit start coming out everywhere. You feel me? Now, if you know Thug, a lot of his music is talking about fuck 12 and fuck the judge and take this shit to motherfucking trial. And when he did, he stood on business, so it looked like. But at the end of the day, if he was helping the police with the snitching, he got people, you know, ratting, telling Gunna he's not welcome anymore. You got Durk saying fuck him. You got Lil Baby saying fuck him. You got motherfucking everybody. 21 Savage saying you a rat. You feel me? And people cut him off, but we see that it didn't really affect Gunna. But at the end of the day, you can't decide like, hey, if you snitch on something like this, it's okay. Or if you snitch on something like that, then it's okay. Snitching is snitching. And if you snitch one time, you're out of there. So it's looking like Thug is kind of throwing out like, well, hey guys, I didn't say not to be cool with Gunna. Y'all kind of just, you know, jumped the gun and was saying fuck Gunna before I could really say anything. So it was only right that when I got out, I was saying fuck Gunna because y'all already said it. But, you know, he's my artist. And then you hear these little tapes of him, you know, when he was locked up, and he's basically saying like, yo, I want to put out an album the day before Gunna put him out, or the same day Gunna put his album out. 21 Savage, can you throw me the verse? I'm going to put out another one after this. We didn't hear the second one that he was talking about, but we heard that little weak-ass motherfucking album that he did. That's why I was hoping once he got out that he was going to put out some new music, because Gunna been, ever since he got out that motherfucking cell, he been, elevating with or without the push of his peers. You know what I mean? He used to fuck with Future tough. He had a big banger with him. Him and Thug was locked up. Lil Baby was, you feel me, rocking with Gunna hella. And ever since Gunna kind of disappeared, you notice that Thug didn't really put out no music. You notice Lil Baby ain't been really putting out no music. Future still been doing his thing. He don't really need no features, but there's a lot of people like Lil Baby who needs that. Like French Montana, who needs that. You feel me? And without Gunna, a lot of the rap game been quiet. And now that he's kind of picking up momentum, you feel me? Niggas don't really got nothing to say. But I was seeing like Whack 100 saying, hey, we didn't knew that this nigga Thug had been talking to the police for a while. They even got 6ix9ine on there. And 6ix9ine is basically like, where is all the rat talk? You feel me? Where's all the snitching and all this what we do to snitches and all we gonna make records about you, nigga, and we gonna call you a rat and tell them, hey, fuck you. I seen that 21 Savage already unfollowed the nigga. And you know Durk, he locked up, so he don't really got too much to say, but I'm just like, we heard this nigga on tape telling the niggas, hey, if you need any information, feel free to give me a call. Like, you feel me? That's a snitch. That's a rat. You bringing up Peewee Roscoe, he said, Thug is clean. He ain't really did nothing. No. That's not for you to try to protect. You might have got a couple racks on the side or something, and you trying to keep a nigga name clean, but them tapes don't lie, man. Them tapes don't lie. You feel me? So let me know in the comment section, man, is you still gonna rock with Thug? Have you heard the tape, and do you think that what he's doing is a lot more severe than Gunna? Gunna said, yes, ma'am. He didn't say, take my phone number, and off of them phone calls and stuff that he was having with the police. Who knows who could have got locked up, who could have got snitched on, you feel me? But let me know in the comment section what y'all think, and as it goes on, because I know it's going to be going a little bit more, we're going to be finding out more details and stuff about it. I'll probably check in with y'all and make another video, but yeah, man, I'm about to get out of here, so as always, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that like button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell, because you know we got more on the way, and as always, you already know what it is and you know who it is. It's Jolin, it's Varsity. Peace.